So the other day, a subscriber reached out and asked me, how do I do fundamental analysis, right? The market's hugely retraced from all-time highs. You can see that all major altcoins are 90% down. He said he's got cash on the sidelines ready to buy some altcoins, but he doesn't know how to go about doing fundamental analysis. And I gave him a brief answer, but to cover it off, I wanted to make this video for you guys, giving you the full structure for how to do the key steps for fundamental analysis. Because a lot of people gloss over fundamental analysis. But what's the starter guide? You guys are new to crypto, you've got some cash on the sidelines, you want to do some fundamental analysis. Where do we start? I'm going to break that down a lot more. If you appreciate type content, smash up the likes, don't forget to subscribe. Let's get straight into this one. And the first thing I want to be drilling home for you guys is right now this market is retraced, right? We're sitting here in this market at $3 trillion in November of 2021. We are now down here at 1.12 trillion. Clearly, we're hugely retraced here. We're expecting a big bull market here to the upside when Bitcoin goes for its next halving. And our journey to find the right altcoins is based on value. You want to be finding value. Whether you're buying stocks, whether you're buying real estate, crypto is exactly the same. You're looking for something which is undervalued, which you can then later sell for a premium. Now, how do you go about finding value? Well, the first step starts around the notion that you need to understand what is it the markets are looking for. What is it that markets are valuing right now? Are markets valuing proof of stake? Are they valuing proof of work? Are they valuing layer 2 scaling solutions? Are they valuing data oracle plays? Are they, what are they valuing right now? And when they are valuing them, to what extent are they valuing them at? So for example, if you're looking at layer 1 scaling solutions, you can head over to CoinMarketCap and you can take a look currently in this bear market. What are they valuing layer 1 solutions at, right? You can see XRP sitting here, market cap of $33 billion here in a bear market. You can see Dogecoin sitting there at 10.7 billion as a meme coin. And this is going to give you an example of where the market is placing value. Now it's your job to find out what is it the market values, and then how do I find that cheaper elsewhere? Where does that same value exist, but cheaper elsewhere? Let me give you another analogy, right? Let's say you're buying property, and you can see that in London where I'm at, properties are going for, let's say, £500,000 for a 2-bedroom apartment. So you know that a 2-bedroom apartment within a certain vicinity is being valued by the market at £500,000. Now, if you can find one for £400,000, you've already have untapped value that as soon as you bring yours to market, as soon as attention starts to come onto your property, it's going to be valued at a higher price. And it's the same with your crypto investments. You want to find those currently untapped narratives, those untapped projects that have the same value as these ones which have huge value now. And that is the step of finding value. So when you're looking for value, find the projects that you like, find something like Solana or Ethereum, and then go find your hidden gem. And you want to compare the two to say, hey, what's different to mine? This one is proof of work, mine's proof of work, this has great tech, mine has great tech, and you start marrying it up. And if your one's undervalued compared to the other one that the market just happened to know about, that's a good thesis to say, hang on, once the attention comes to my altcoin, we could see a big movement there on price. Now, the next step, which ties in perfectly with that, is tokenomics. Right? If you guys don't have a basic knowledge of tokenomics, you're setting yourselves up for failure in the crypto market. And if I had £1 or $1 for every person that started buying crypto without a decent knowledge of tokenomics, I wouldn't need to be buying or selling or investing in crypto. Let's just say that. If you understand tokenomics, in this video, you can go find my videos on the channel where I've done tokenomic breakdowns. Use that heuristic, the way I do my tokenomic breakdown, use that to do your own tokenomic breakdowns for your favorite tokens. You want to be looking at max supply. You want to be looking at things such as circulating supply. What is the current fully diluted market cap? If you don't understand any of these things, reach out to me in the Discord. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. This is going to make or break good investments versus bad investments. Because you can cover off the first point. You can find a project with great value. If the tokenomics are bad, you're never going to get a return on it. Because if, for example, there's only 10% circulating supply of your token, guess what? It's constantly going to be dumped on the market and you're never going to see a pump in price and you're never going to realize the value that you're looking for. So you always want to look at tokenomics. Then what's the next step in this recipe? Well, the tip I gave the guy that I was speaking to, the subscriber, was you got to look at the roadmap, right? It's all well and good looking at a project today as a snapshot of what are they today. But this is a fast growing space. Value is going to be accrued by projects which can rapidly grow and progress their roadmap. So if you're looking at a project and you go on their website and you're browsing this project and you can't find a roadmap, or you find a really weak, not very good thought going through the roadmap, that's a red flag for me in terms of investment. If I want to be investing in a project, I want to see, one, what's historically they've done. Have they built good stuff? Fine, it's got good value, good, tokenomics are good. Now what's the roadmap? What are you going to do for the rest of this year? What are you going to work on next year? What are you going to work on the after? Are the team aligned to go and achieve those objectives? And if I could fast forward in my head and say, okay, let's say they go and deliver on their roadmap. Where does that put me on the value curve? Does that now help me compete? Or does that tie in with my thesis of where they can get to here in the rankings on CoinMarketCap? And if it doesn't marry up, then I don't want to be invested. But if that roadmap gets me excited, if I say, hang on, if they can deliver that roadmap in 2 years' time, and they're so undervalued right now, if I can pick it up now and they deliver on that roadmap, it's going to blow out the rest of CoinMarketCap out of the water, right? The market price is going to go sky high because the market is going to value this. So the roadmap is very, very important when I'm doing fundamental analysis on any project. And again, just go on the website, look at the white paper, look at the roadmap, and make sure it suitably excites you. It should be exciting. If it's old, boring stuff that we've seen in the market already, God forbid they're working on something on their roadmap that already exists in the market today, that's not valuable. Because if they're saying in 2 years' time, they're going to produce a DEX or something exciting where there's already lots of DEXs right now, why is that exciting? Tech would have moved so far ahead in 2-3 years' time that by the time they built their DEX, market looking for something more exciting. That's where you're going to be left holding a bag. The next piece of advice I gave this chap was look at the founding team, right? Just start looking at the founding team. Go on the website, look at the founding team, take a step to go onto something like LinkedIn, research the people. Have they been in the blockchain world for long? Do they have a history of building good products, right? Do they have a history of keeping their job for long? Do they stay focused? Or are they people that are easily distracted? 1 minute they're doing this startup for 6 months, and the next year they're doing another startup for another 6 months. That shows a lack of commitment. These are all the red flags I look at before putting serious money into any given project, right? I want to do my due diligence. When we say due diligence and conviction, this is what this means. It takes work. Right? But if you're going to be putting 6 figures, or even some of you guys 5 figures or 4 figures of your hard money into a project, why are you not going to put in this work? Put in a couple of days per project doing this detailed work. Have a document of the value. Have a document of the tokenomics where you've analyzed it. Have a document of the founding team, right? What are the strengths? What are the weaknesses of the team? Does the team excite you? Are they a quality team, right? If they don't seem like a quality team, as a bunch of dodgy people with a weird past, and maybe you see some dodgy scams, or their name comes up on Google and you do a bit of due diligence and it doesn't look right, stay away from it. That could be the red flag you're looking for to stay away from that project. On the other hand, if you're jumping onto the founding team's website and you're seeing a track record of success, maybe they've got good success in Web 2, maybe they've got good success in corporate companies, maybe you can see they went to really good establishments for their education, maybe they're backed by really good people, they got good VC funds behind them. That's always a positive sign. You can put a tick in that column if you start to see those kinds of things. And the final thing is usage. All of that can be good, right? The value can be good, the tokenomics can be good. All of that, the founding team and the roadmap can be fantastic. If nobody is using it, it's a red flag, guys. You want to see usage. And in order to see usage, go onto the blockchain scanner, go look at the number of addresses being created, look at things like total value locked, look at the transaction fees. Do they fluctuate? Do they behave normally? Are people using the blockchain? They've got a wallet on their blockchain. Are people downloading the wallet, checking the App Store, checking the Android Play Store? Are people downloading it? Are they using it? Are people talking about it on Twitter and social media? You want to see a community. You want to see usage. If you can tie all of these things together, guys, that is what we mean by doing fundamental analysis. And I wanted to make this video because loads of people make complicated 2-hour webinars, 3-hour webinars on this thing. It's not that difficult. Do these 5 things, do your fundamental research, and you're going to be past 99% of people who say that they're doing fundamental analysis on their project. Because the reality is nobody is. They're not doing it. They're listening to their friend, they're watching a YouTube video which says, oh, this coin is great, and they go ape into this coin. So if you can follow this and you can do 1 page of research or less, half a page of research on every one of these 5 points before you invest in a project, and you spread that risk out appropriately and you build a diversified portfolio, you're already in the top % of people investing in crypto, and that's going to stand you in good stead to start stacking up some of your favorite altcoins ready for this next bull market. If you like this quick, to the point video, guys, with the points that are going to help you level up your fundamental analysis, definitely check out this guide on my website, guys. This guide here where you're going to get your free fundamental analysis signs ebook. Drop your email address, download this ebook for free, and you're going to get that as your companion for when you're doing fundamental analysis. As always, guys, thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to go watch this video here for a quick guide on how to take profits. Because after you buy your cryptos following these steps, you then need to know when to take profits in the bull run. There are so many people that have bought great projects, right? They were sitting on amazing paper profits, only to lose them in the bull market because they didn't take profits. Make sure you go watch that, and I'll see you in the next one.